Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 58, or welcome to episode 58 of my GregTech New Horizons playthrough. This is Sleepy, and we are going to jump right into it here. So, last episode and the last few episodes, actually, we've been working on bees, and in between episodes, I've kind of worked my way up to a tin queen with the, um, what was it, clay and diligent? Yeah. So we now have that going on here, and we are producing some interesting combs here. So these just centrifuge have a chance to centrifuge into tin itself. The zinc, oh wait, no. The zinc requires some hydrochloric acid, which we have a decent amount right now. Get to the purified, and that also gets you gallium. So yeah, so that's nice. And then the slag, I can't remember what this does. This centrifuges down into some stone dust, black granite dust, and red granite dust. So yeah, cool stuff. Again, bees are kind of in the background, and I will continue down the bee breeding tree, because I just kind of want to get some base materials kind of on passive. So we have tin that we will work on. Next is copper, and then I think you can breed the copper and the tin together to get iron. So yeah, we will be doing that in the background. And we will kind of visit this area every now and again. I did a little building off camera. I'm still not done, but I just figured I might as well just make this little square area the Erie biome. We just make this little bee area. So yeah, that's kind of a project that'll be in the background for now, and I'll kind of just give updates here and there as we go. But for the rest of this episode, or maybe not the rest of this episode, but next in the line of things to do, I think, is to kind of look into power generation. So currently we use a single block turbine for like pretty much every energy hatch and machine we have. These obviously have a bunch of single block turbines, and then we have a couple setups where we have a battery buffer and it's feeding multiple machines. So I feel like this is due for some updating here now that we're kind of entering into EV, and that unlocks the large gas turbine. So I've done a little bit of looking into this guy. I believe we're going to need a fluid regulator to get like the efficiency correct as far as like the benzene going in this large gas turbine. Um, and then I kind of looked into turbines a little bit too, so I think this might be our best option for now. So I've never used this large gas turbine, so I am going to make just one for now and then kind of mess around with it. With that, we're also going to need a dynamo hatch. Oh, and a muffler actually that I don't have on my list. That is not on the list. I've never really made one of those either, so let's look into those. Alright, and we are in 1.7, so we got to alt click to expand these, and I'm assuming this thing makes EV power, I think. So I think we want an EV dynamo hatch. Okay, so I guess we're gonna start with this. Um, Maybe we just, I guess we're gonna start with this EV dynamo hatch and see if this is good enough. Oof. Alright, so this is going to take us down a little bit of a path, but I think we are going to work towards this dynamo hatch here. So we're going to need an EV cutting room, and okay, this is just an HV precision engraver, and so I need to get EV into my clean room. Did I say cutting room? I meant cutting machine. So I need to get EV power into my clean room for now, so I got to figure that out. So we're going to kick this can down the bucket a little bit further because I actually think this little setup that I have going on here is going to help us move around our base a little bit easier. So 7 Key Enjoyer has mentioned travel anchors a few times, and I think it is time to get to making these bad boys, which I am going to have to make. No, I'm not. I thought I was going to have to make some Ender IO machines, but I don't think I need to. I think we can do this all in GregTech. So I have this little setup here, which is pretty neat. This has been a feature in GTNH for a while now. If you hold Alt on this line here, it gives you a bunch of little hotkeys that you can use to kind of give yourself a little calculator here. So if I want 10 travel anchors, I can move this up and down, and it moves all these resources here to what you would need. So if I want 10, I'm going to need 10 field generators, 10 machine chassis, 10 elevator blocks, 20 pulsating crystals, um, 60 of these because there's 40 here and 20 here, so it does the math there. That means 60 ingots, 60 dust you need, which you need all that to make 60 dust. The pulsating iron nuggets go into the crystal here, so we need that much for the 20, and yeah, so it does all the math for you. So I am going to get this stuff going here, and then we will go and place them around our base. Alright, so it looks like we completed that SMD quest that we looked at a while ago. What am I doing here? Which one was it? This one. Alright. Yeah, so I am, something I missed on crafting this was all of these circuits. So I am making a stack of HV circuits because they will get used. And I pretty much have everything else. We are going to need some red steel. So the red steel that I made to do some logistics pipes auto crafting, I am going to use a little bit of it in these field generators, so it's not going to go to waste. So that's good. We already have that made up and ready to go. But yeah, let's. I still got a bunch of crafting to do, as you can see here. So I'm gonna get back to it. Alright, well there's a stack of HV um, circuits. I don't think I've made a stack in this playthrough yet of HV circuits, but there we go. Alright, so now it is time to assemble all of this. I think I have pretty much everything I need to go here. So let me assemble the 10 travel anchors we've been working on. Alright, so I think crafting is done, and I think we're gonna just throw all the stuff in here for now, and do it this way, because I like to do this sometimes. 10. Sweet. Alright, so that is 10 travel anchors that we are gonna disperse here and make our traveling around the base much better. I think we also have yeah, I think we got this as a reward, so I probably want to charge it. There we go. Yeah, so this I think has a few uses. When held, travel anchors and Ender IO blocks become visible and can be activated by R click. Shift R click will teleport the player a short distance. So yeah, you can teleport yourself a little bit, and you will be able to see these bad boys. So what was it? Shift right click? Yeah. And then put that there. Makes them visible. Alright, so I am going to place these bad boys throughout the base, and see what we come up with here. I definitely, you I don't even know if I need this place anymore. I don't know. We'll put one here for now. I think you can name these as well, right? Um, I'm not on a server, so none of that stuff matters. For now, I guess it doesn't matter. Unless I make this a server. Alright, so yeah, I think you can also put like a icon or something. Aha, so you just put a like a ghost block in there. So maybe we put a bee in there. Let's put an infernal bee in there. That looks cool, right? Yeah, I like it. Alright, cool. So yeah, that one there, and we will put them elsewhere. The heck? How did he even spawn? Dude, this keeps happening. Like how is that a spawnable block? The torch is right there. I don't know what's going on there. That's weird. Alright, so this is interesting. Oh wait, I can see it right there. So I just lose distance if I'm like right here to the other bees with the staff of the traveling. But if I'm standing on it, I can press space to it still. Alright. Dude, this is oops. This is gonna be pretty big here. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to place these um to places that make sense. But I wanted to show you this. We did some more breeding and we have copper going. So um yeah, I did also miss on the tin combs. You can centrifuge them, and then you have a chance to get tin, or you can do the hydrochloric acid method too. So um, we are going to probably do this route with. We'll make one of these large chemical reactor multi-blocks. We haven't made one yet, but we do have the PTFE for it. So I will probably look into doing that soon. So yeah, these kind of just roll in the background. I will eventually be breeding that one and these guys to make iron as well. So yeah, that is going good. Back on task here. So travel anchors are good. We will use these as we go. All right, so on to power generation. We have uh, looked at this large gas turbine a little bit more, and I don't think we can get to the uh, EV dynamo hatch just yet, because that's going to require some tungsten steel, which is a whole little process that we will work on here soon. But we can try it with the HV dynamo hatch, just to check it out, maybe. And maybe that's what we will power our tungsten steel and this little platinum line with. So I don't know how well that's going to work, but we will check it out. We also have this option here that I would like to try. So if all else fails, maybe we'll get into nuclear reactors today. So yeah, I've made a bunch of stuff off camera here, so I have pretty much everything I need to make everything. I'm also going to use we can make this EV battery buffer, 9 slot. I'm only going to use 8, but we can also make these lapatronic crystals as well. So I am kind of in the process of making that. which requires lapatronic dust, molten vibrant alloy, and then these are just lapis and this energium, and that is basically just redstone and ruby, which I have done. We are pretty much making to this step right here, making the lapatronic dust, and then we will we're gonna have to make an HV autoclave actually as well. So we might as well unlock that quest, which is fairly easy. We can do that, right? Let's go grind up some moon rock real quick. Alright, so that completes this quest. You only gotta do one of the tasks. We will wait to claim that, I think. So that unlocks the HV autoclave quest, which we will get into now. Let's make okay, so reinforced glass we could use here. EV. Alright, so we can make all this stuff. So let me go make this EV autoclave, which I believe will be our first EV machine, it seems like. We're also going to want to make something to power it, which we might have to make a single block turbine for now. So let me go ahead and get that going, and I think we're just going to place it over in this huge open area, because this I've been kind of looking at for like the little platinum line and the tungsten line, and we'll probably move our titanium line over here. But yeah, we got a lot of work ahead of us here. So let me get going here, and I will bring you back when we get to start setting up this large turbine and seeing how this thing works. All right, so let's craft some things up here together. So I am crafting up 10 EV motors here. That's pretty big. Is that a quest at all? But no. Kind of get out of those quests after HV. Oh, okay, they kind of lump it all together. Okay. So yeah, that's 10 motors. We are making the EV autoclave currently, which we never even made an HV one, but that's okay. We need to make this pump. Gonna be using some of our titanium. Let's just take maybe that many and make it into pipes. Alright, and while those are going, let's get a stainless steel rotor. Don't have any of those. Alright, so we're kind of venturing into new territory here with the EV components, so I think I will bring you along now. It's our first electric pump, and we made our first electric motor. I actually made 10 of them just to batch craft them. So those are in here now as well. So boom, that's all. That should check off a box in this. Oh, we actually already made conveyors at some point. I don't remember when I did that. um, Must have used that in a recipe. I don't know. All right. So, anyways, we are working towards this guy here. And I think the pump is the last thing we needed here. So let's try and do this. Cycle through here. Yeah. Alright, and with this, we're going to need to power it, so we're going to do a single block, another single block for now. And after making those motors, I think we have everything in here for this. Alright, so we won't use a ton of this, but we are going to use it for now. So to power this guy, so one thing I didn't think about is I need to go ahead and get benzene over here, because I'm just going to go ahead and place this stuff. over on this side of the base for now. Oh, you know what? I will run benzene over there in a minute, but doesn't really make sense to until we get the battery buffer, which is in here somewhere. I got a lot of plans going on over here. I think we have everything we need for that as well. All right, we can put that on there. So that's another quest done. I think that's the input, right? I forget now. Yeah, pretty sure. All right, go ahead, and we're gonna use the lapatronic crystals in here. So we actually can, well, after we power this, we can make those because I didn't make the HV one. the I didn't make the HV autoclave. We have an EV autoclave, so we will just go ahead and place him there for now. We'll need cables, so let me go ahead and get that going real quick. Am I tripping or is this not getting power? What is going on here? Alright, well I thought I wasn't getting power, but I guess it is, so I can put it all back. For some reason I thought this would fill up the turbine would fill up the battery buffer because it has like a small internal capacity to fill it up, but I guess it doesn't unless there's batteries in it. I don't know, but anyways, we will let this run to make the raw lapatronic crystals or lapatron crystals, and then we will make these bad boys. Oh, well, I didn't see that coming. Okay, well, I guess we gotta make the EV. Maybe this is what I was starting on. Did I make the robot arms? Did I start this a while ago? Um, just never finished it and got onto something else. Okay, we still need the robot arms. All right, we will do that, I guess. And we'll keep watch on that. All right, so let's go make some robot arms. At least we have all of the motors. So now we're just going to need 2 pistons. All right, there's 2 pistons. Let's make sure we complete the little checklist on our quest, which is somewhere here. All right, and then we got to make the robot arm, and that'll actually unlock the quest. Yeah, another quest. All right. There is 2 EV robot arms. All right, we're moving up in the world here, so cool deal. We'll collect a couple EV bags and fortune them maybe as well and do that. Or do we want to upgrade to IV? When do you get? See, the cool thing that I kind of want, and we're a little far off, is like, what are they called? Ender chests, right? No, not those. Oh, these ones right here. Yeah. So they come from IV bags. Yeah, you get some cool stuff in IV bags, I think. So, yeah, maybe we'll hold off on the EVs for now. But anyways, so we need the robot arms to make our assembly machine. Good thing I made a couple more workstations because we needed them. Here we go. All right. So we can also, there we go. Take this out and fix this setup again. Um, well, will it pass? So this is the output. I said it wrong before, but will it pass power through without batteries in it? I don't actually know. So put you there for now, you there for now, our typical setup. um, and we want to make these bad boys. So we need 16 HV circuits and this guy. So what did I do with my circuits? There they are. My little planning chest over there. Was it a no thing required, no circuit over here? So yeah. Okay, so let's just do this again for now. Um, all right, those are 16-second um, recipes, so I think we should be fine on benzene for this thing. So then I have like 4 million, or yeah, 3 million millibuckets down there of benzene, so I think we're should be fine to go. And then we will have some. Oh, they don't stack. That's a bummer. Well, let's just take these out and put them in our battery buffer. But each one of these is 10 million EU. That is, it'll be 80 million EU stored up in this little battery buffer for now. Oh, did I not have the? I'm gonna have to rewatch that footage. Or you know what? We can just do this. I don't even know if I had the cable connected. Um, yeah, no, that's not a thing, I guess. So if the battery buffer doesn't have a battery in it, it does not output power. I think that is something new I have just learned. All right, just a little bit of a delay there, but yeah, it is going now. But it's getting in 1 amp and putting out 1 amp, so we are not going to get a surplus here. But when that's done, it can start building up in there. So or it's actually outputting more than it's inputting. Ooh, maybe we should let it build up. Is that because of cable loss? What was that? I don't know. Yeah, see, it says 2056. Oh, but then it goes down to 15, so I don't know. It's kind of pulling 2 amps, but not really. Alright, so we have EV power and EV power stored. Currently just right here. So that kind of unlocks a few things for us, like tungsten, right? Is that why it had us make this? I guess you can take tungstate. There's a tungsten line which we don't have unlocked yet. That's actually probably what this is, yeah. Okay, well, um, and then this is the platinum line. So let me do some brainstorming here, and the reason we want tungsten is for that EV dynamo. It takes tungsten steel. That's not on here, but yeah, this guy, right? Oh, I changed it to, oh, yeah, I changed it to HV, because I thought we were going to use this for HV. We want to upgrade it with the EV dynamo hatches, I think. I don't even really want to make these. So we are not going to make them. We are going to go with the setup we currently have. We can kind of batch craft stuff behind there, and then our multi-blocks are over here. And ore processing is currently downstairs limping along, and bees are going along. And yeah, so we are going to work towards EV hatches, basically. So this is the goal. EV dynamo hatch. So we have this checked off. We have this checked off. Oh, yeah, we can make that. This requires an EV cutting machine. So this is a tool we are going to need in the clean room. So we need this bad boy. To make that, and then this just requires an HV. We can do this currently, so we don't need any more machines for that. We have these kind of pacified, quote unquote, right here, because I have a couple left over, so I've just been letting them sit in there because I don't really use this machine for anything else, so that is fine. The EV pumps we can make, the only thing that is putting us behind is this tungsten steel wire. So that's going to lead us down this direction. So let's go tungsten line. Let's make some tungsten from tungstate, which we don't have a ton of, but we have a little bit of. And I think we can get some more. So let me look into doing that. Alright guys, so similar to the B episodes we had or the last couple episodes, I'm going to break this up just a little bit just to keep it in the vicinity of a 30-minute episode. We did go over a little bit on this one, so on next episode we will start looking into tungsten and tungsten steel to work towards our goal for the I don't remember where it is, somewhere in here, dynamo hatch. Yeah, EV dynamo hatch. So we want the EV dynamo hatch to use for this large gas turbine to kind of start powering our base with like one power source or one location instead of all the single block stuff that I got going on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed making it. I hope you guys had a wonderful new year, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.